Glenn Kessler is one of the many people who have since taken buyouts at the Washington Post, or have recently taken buyouts at the Washington Post. They're losing their celebrity masthead so quickly, Michael, quicker than you can say democracy dies in darkness, which also, by the way, he includes in the subheading of his piece, of course. But he talks about over and over again in this essay how Will Lewis, publisher of the Post, asks him at one point, how can we get more Fox News viewers to read the Washington Post? And Kessler talks over and over again in this essay about how that's gnawed at him for years, because he responded to Will Lewis something like, well, we have to tell the truth and they're not gonna like that. And it's like, bro, you think you're gonna make it on Substack? Like, maybe you can make enough to feed yourself, as Tucker says, journalists eat out of vending machines. Maybe you can continue to do that on Substack or whatever else. But continuing to believe, I mean, this is Acosta's a Substacker, Glenn Kessler's a Substacker, Terry Moran is now a Substacker, bloviating about how Donald Trump has such an ugly ego. And it's like, conversations from literally 2015 that everybody has moved beyond and hashed out, and you may still disagree with them, but they're no longer salient to the average voter's mind or the political conversation. He would say that's kind of my point. How are we still not talking about why Donald Trump is such an ugly, evil, egomaniacal man? It's like, because people can't feed their children, bro. And that's just like the crazy thing that they don't get. They move to these new media platforms and they bring this old mentality with them, Michael. It drives me completely crazy.
Are you serious? This should be your Christmas.
You're right. I should celebrate.
They're living their Greek tragedy. This is beautiful. Like, I mean, the supply of shit-lib journalists far outweighs the demand. These people are completely interchangeable and replaceable. They don't have the capacity. I'm not a nice person, but they don't even have my crappy level of charisma to hold an audience, because they're horrible and they're despicable people. And it's hilarious to think that, you know what, this building won't stand when I'm gone, and they leave and everyone's like, Taylor Lorenz left. No one cared. Now she's doing live streams with 50 viewers.